So after years and a couple of decades of this being a rumor and that Nintendo wanted to do this, they are pulling the trigger. Nintendo working closely with Sony Pictures to make a Legend of Zelda movie in development right now. This is big news. They've been wanting to do this for a long time. Rumors all the way back to like 2001 or 2002 that Nintendo wanted to do a Legend of Zelda movie. And it's been in the works for a while, and apparently it is moving forward. Shigeru Miyamoto took to Twitter, kind of talked about it a little bit, and said Nintendo was working with Avi Arad at Sony Pictures to bring this to life. Now, for those of you that don't know, Avi Arad did the original X-Men trilogy. He produced produced the original X-Men trilogy, produced the original Spider-Man movies, which were big hits, which kind of laid the groundwork and made it possible for them to start the MCU. He also recently did the Spider-Man animated movies, produced those. Those were a big hit. Say what you want to about his movies, but they have been successful. Reportedly, Nintendo is funding over 50% of this movie's budget. They're not just giving the rights to Sony. That's a big deal because they have their hands in the pie. They are working to get it done. They are putting their feedback in. And the fact that Miyamoto is heavily attached to the development of the movie really makes me feel good, because I like when the creators are involved in the development of their property. They don't just hand it off to a company and let them make it. That's when you get some less than product, right? So this is big news, and Wes Ball is attached to direct. He's doing that new Planet of the Apes movie. Also, Avi Arad is also attached to another movie in development from Konami, Metal Gear, the Oscar Isaac, the one that Oscar Isaac's set to play Solid Snake. My thoughts on this are, I hope it does well. I saw some people taking to Twitter. There were a lot of different people talking about Tom Holland playing Link, and I can see why they might think that, because Avi Arad was involved with Tom Holland being cast as Spider-Man. He was also executive producer on the Uncharted movie, which had him playing Nathan Drake, which, you know, I wasn't a fan of him as Nathan Drake. I thought Nathan Drake should have looked a little bit older or whatever, even though it was a young story of Nathan Drake. It just didn't fit for me. So I can see why people are saying Tom Holland is going to play Link. I don't think Tom Holland's playing Link. Shout out to Cosmic.hack on Twitter. They thought Thomas Brody Sangster should play Link. And judging by this picture right here, I can't say no to that. That's a good call. I just randomly saw that today. So Nintendo definitely diving into some of that money they've been making. They've been making a ton of money here recently. Nintendo is killing it. They are making all kinds of money. Real quick, the stats, and shout out to Tippy Power 2023 for sending me these stats. They have moved 1.133 billion units. Units. Like software, like their games. They are killing it. Tears of the Kingdom, 19.5 million. That's insane. They are dipping into some of that Tears of the Kingdom money for sure to help fund this movie. I think Nintendo's making probably more money than they've ever made. And a lot of that's due to digital and things like that. So they're dipping into that a little bit to help make this movie. I think that is wonderful. That gives them a controlling stake in the creative direction of this movie. I think that's excellent. But anyway, big news. I'm excited. I've been wanting to see a Zelda movie for a long time. You all know one of my top 5 games of all time is A Link to the Past. So, I don't know. They'll probably do an original story, picking and choosing from different games and different eras of Zelda to make this movie. They wouldn't be going all in on this. This is going to be a big budget movie. This is going to be a big budget movie. If the Nintendo is funding over half of it and Sony's funding a little under half of it, you got to think this is going to be about $250 million budget. This is going to be a big budget movie, and I am super excited. So they wouldn't be throwing all this stuff into the basket if they weren't looking to make this into a franchise. With the success of Super Mario Brothers last year, now we're getting The Legend of Zelda live action, not CG. This is live action. And then look, next, you all know, next I want Metroid. Metroid writes itself as a movie, so just make it alien, make it sci-fi horror. Metroid should be a sci-fi horror, man. Absolutely, do it. Just do it, man. Anyway, Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Who do you think should be cast as Link? And what do you think? What stories should they borrow from to make this movie? Post your comments below. Let me know what you think. Throw a like on the video. Share, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. And until next time, y'all have a great day. Be safe. Be good to each other. Keep rocking. I will see you all later today. Take care.
I want to say a quick thank you to my YouTube and Patreon members and supporters. If you would like to support the future creation of content on this channel, get some few extra perks and some art sent to your door every month, consider becoming a Patreon or YouTube member. Details and links are in the video description.